It's gonna burn out. Then I get it. Oh, let's see. I ain't do that right. We're gonna light the incense, but we are gonna get a candle. Few more minutes. Make time for you. Maybe I should put the candle over here. We still have a little bit more on the pyramid. Somebody need to do some candle glazing, glazing, gazing, glazing. Somebody need to glaze candles, that might be, or somebody glazes candles. Let me know. See the flame. This is also a form of meditation, fire meditation. 11 people in the chat, new beginnings at a soul level. Science, what is it called? Quantum leaping, paradigm shift. The frequency playing in the background is 888 abundance. Make time for yourself. If you stay here long enough, pay attention to the messages. You have a higher calling. Someone affects your health. You are breaking through strongholds. Someone tried to poison you. Take what resonates, you guys. Listen to the channels. The Star of David. I am healthy. Remove and rebuke. Liberation from many targets. I am free of all curses. I am the authentic black sheep. I am a healer calling DNA alchemy. Did you see the candle? Hey. How are you? Hey, girl. I'm beginning not to like the girl thing. I am from India. You are for. Okay. Okay, so the hourglass has ended. So now we're going to make time for you to pay attention to the message with peace and harmony, meditation, life purpose. I seen a lot of arches out here today. I have my art, giving and receiving, and I have life purpose number 22 and number 10. Number 22 and number 10. Um, a couple of days ago, we talked about the ladder, me putting the ladder at the door, unaware that I was even opening that portal of life purpose, but also the art. So we've been in kind of this energy of Noah's Ark, but could it have been Noah's Arch? All right, so the message affirmation oracle is God is conspiring for me in everything that I do. The card says he wants me to win. So that's our energy, that's Father, right? But we have balance. It's just like Hayrut and Isis, who had many names. Sideways, let two become one, right? Let two become one is we don't separate the water from the salt. Thank you, sweetie. 1911. Can you please say some? Hi, happy birthday. 1911. 1911. All right, so let's see what 1911 says. Psalms 31. Let's see what the message for. And then we'll get back to the message at hand. I have 13 on my thing. 9, 10, 11, 12 equals a 3. 1911. Spiritual meaning. Spirit, you all. Encouragement, support from guardian angels, and alignment with your life purpose. So, what did I say? I said we were having a paradigm shift. Let's move this. Where we have a direct line of communication, a direct door open, windows. It's like it's not like, but it's an ascension. If you hear you are experiencing an ascension, you have a direct line with, if it's what they call the aliens, the guys, the guards, the gods, you know, your direct path, your right path is open now. Um We have life purpose here. His number was 1911. My number was 22, 1022. His number was 1911. Okay, but they both coincide by coincidence to see that this is your life purpose. New beginnings, personal growth, and spiritual transformation. Transforming, transformer. Okay, now we have my aunt out here giving and receiving, and she said, I sent you 10 US dollars. Hmm. So, support from your guardian angels. So, is the support for you doing your work, your spiritual work, going to be transformation and alignments of $10? The Ma'at giving and receiving from, where were you from? If you had to send US dollars, where were you from? Hmm. Because we got to see what the message is, because I feel like a lot of people can't understand that God is conspiring with you in everything that you do. He wants you to win. Just say, it wants you to win. The energy wants you to win. The light. So I just started this live, and I have the card out. Already there is value. Already there is value. I acknowledge how far I have come and the immense inner value derived from my journey thus far. I choose to complete the task that resonates with my heart, seeing them through until they are shining with divine brilliance and beauty. I recognize the value of my past efforts and experiences. I recognize, I remember the past. I remember the value of the past. I balance passionate, purposeful devotion to my destiny with contentment and gratitude for all that is now. Relationship. I forgive myself and I love me more than I could ever love someone else. All right, so read the energy in the room. Let two become one in this abundance. Because I have abundance of sow this, abundance of go this, abundance of show this. Stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. So, say someone was writing a gratitude list, right? They were creating a gratitude list for this abundance. Someone's been doing the work. You've been doing the gratitude of the breath. I am gratitude for breath. I am gratitude for water. I am gratitude for air. I am gratitude for sight. I am gratitude for motion, right? So, your gratitude list is, I don't have gratitude written on my paper. I have grateful. I am grateful. Because I'm grateful, I am gratitude. Gratitude is your altitude. I am grateful for my inner chi, my inner light. So, when I see the light, I have to think about the dark aurora, the dark matter that brings the light. There is no light shining bright without the dark. There is no black without the white. There is no yin without the yang. Listen. Listen to the frequency. Do y'all hear? The frequency just changed on the TV. The energy static came through the TV in the frequency. I am inner chi. I am for senses. I am for numbers. I am for creativity. I am grateful for synchronicities. I am grateful for alignment. I am grateful for soul. Soul, 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 the root. Wow. Are y'all hearing the TV? I am grateful for alignment. I am grateful for ancestors. I am grateful for answers. I am grateful for high vibration. I am grateful for frequencies. I am grateful for cameras. I am grateful for power. I am grateful for gratitude. I am grateful for prosperity. I am grateful for words. I am grateful for yes. I am grateful for meaningful. I am grateful for coincidences. I am grateful for receiving. I am grateful for value. That's the list. Okay, so we're going to see what the message oracle is for today. Am I getting static? Ting. All right. So, we asking questions. We have come to the conclusion that we need to be creative about asking questions for clarity, to develop psychic development, psychic powers. Everyone has a psyche. saying shit, and then they will be like, psych, I take that back. No. Your psyche told you to say that, and then you felt like you were wrong for saying it. Your dreams told you to say that. Your psyche. I heard, I will hear the voice of the whole spirit. It will lead and it will not follow. What's the message? Protect the wild green. Protect the wild green heart. Green heart. We have a lot of green out here. Let two become one. Protect the wild green. Embrace the masculine. All green. So, it's like the story of Isis and Horus, Jesus and Sophia, Adam and Eve, or Lilith, that embrace the masculine. And a couple lives before, we talked about the 40 plus women. Who am I talking to? Who is she talking to? The 40 plus women. The ones that know that they already have their value. They've been given and receiving, and they are lighting up, walking through the portal of life's purpose. I see the book, A Purpose Driven. I see the book, A Purpose Driven Life. It might be the book that somebody need to read. Channel out of. See the signs. It's the signs in the book, The Purpose Driven. Where is that book? Where is that book? Don't make me look too hard. Let's see. There it is. The Purpose Driven Life. What on earth am I here for? And it's got the tree of life on it. If you guys have never been here before, I channel through all things. I don't just use one thing, I use all things. Right? Chapters, books, verses, cards, numbers. Numbers are important. So, what we're going to do is, since we have life purpose and it's taking us to this book, The Purpose Driven, that's what they gave us. We're going to see if they have a chapter number 22. Okay, so This is by days. So we're going to see what happens on day 22. What's another number we have? We have 10, my aunt giving and receiving. So let's see what 10 is. The heart of worship, number 77. The heart of worship. So we'll use 10 since we got my aunt, and then we'll go to 22, life purpose. Now, what I just seen was we have this flower right here, right? We have this wheat on this card from yesterday's pool to here it is again in the book. So we know that we were led. You were planned for God's pleasure. That's the purpose. And day 10, the heart of worship. So maybe I see maybe this is like for 10 days you could possibly be unaware that you were going through some kind of initiation. Or it could be 10, which is 2026 equals a 10 year. Right? So something about this 10, and you were playing for God's purpose, the heart of worship is the message for you now. Because why would you be on this channel now? Let's do 1 and 0 to see why you would. Angels everywhere, because angels are everywhere. So let's do 1 before we read this and see how we can make it all go together. It's like a jump around. It's like we at church. We jumping around in the energy. There is no straight line. It's all everywhere. Okay? So this is what we missed. Let's do this little ritual right quick. And you can see I already have some spirals on my paper, right? If I pick up this book, it's probably going to leave 2 spirals. Where are you? Because I just had you yesterday. Well, I don't know when I had you, because I'm like Albert Einstein over here right now. Anybody else feeling like their study is like what? What's really going on? Are you asking, why do I have all these tools? What is all this work I'm doing? It's a green book, Sacred Geometry. And I got books everywhere. I did go to sleep. I'm not manic over here. I just have shit everywhere. It's chaos. It's chaos when you really doing the work. You having to clean up after yourself. Damn, did you hide the book? You know, am I going too far? Am I too deep? Spirals. Well, I can't find the book. Something about spirals. Maybe somebody need to go Google spirals. Is your spiral going left? Is your spiral going right? Is your spiral going outward? You know, everything can't be channeled out of the book at one time. Right? So, we're going to go to the 1 and the 10 because we in my aunt giving and receiving. We might have to pull out my aunt and go to page 10. I don't know. We're going to go with the flow though. The 1. Think and say only what you would like to experience. Your thoughts are manifesting quickly. Thoughts become things, things become reality. right? So this is new beginnings. This is self leadership, divine presence, uniqueness, authenticity, authority, inspiration, positivity, right? You have become a new device for whatever that resonate. Take what resonate, leave the rest. All right, so we're going to go to 0. You have access to the impossible. The doors are open for impossible. You were playing for God's presence and the heart of worship, right? Because we say worship, but warship, right? Remember that era when everyone was calling spiritual warfare, spiritual warfare, okay? The worship or the warship. AEIOU and sometimes Y are interchangeable. And W for who, something like that. Ow, who, I don't know. All right, so I lose you. Number 77. The number 77 could be why you're on this channel today. There are no such thing as bad numbers. Page 77. What's the message? What is the message? The heart. Remember we said the heart. Green. I said the heart is out here heavy, right? If you don't enlighten yourself, your heart will be attacked, right? It's going to be so heavy, it's going to attack you. So you have to lighten up your heart, right? Sometimes you got to go against the grain. That's what I heard. To lighten your heart for your life's purpose. Remember, God is conspiring with me in everything that I do. He wants me to win. She wants me to win. The masculine and the feminine. But we embracing the masculine, so we're going to focus on he. The heart of worship is surrender. Give yourself to God. When I say the God within, the masculine within, the feminine. Surrender your whole being to mother and father. It's breaking a generational curse. For mother, for father, for child. Masculine, father, opposite daughter. Mother, opposite son. To be used with the right purpose, right? The right side is pushing the energy out. The left side is bringing it in, right? So some people always want to be on the left, right? But remember, left-handed people are special. Somebody's dad could have been left-handed that transitioned, somebody's mother, I don't know. But just think about it, the opposite of where your energy is coming in from and what's going out and who it's for. Okay, so surrender in a improper word, dislike almost much as the word submission. Dislike, surrender to the unpopular. Surrender to the unpopular world. It implies losing. No one wants to be a loser, right? No one wants to keep losing. So, do you have to be unpopular? At some point in time, like almost invisible. Separation, seclusion is like your protection, right? Solitude gives you strength. What did I say? You have to lose to gain? Surrender invokes the unpleasant images of admitting defeat in a battle, forfeiting a game, and yielding to be stronger opponents. It is a fight to surrender all, right? All is the mind. Control your mind. Universe is the mental. My face itching. On my left hand side, my face itching. Pay attention. What was the message? Did we read that earlier? Pay attention. We did. To the signs and the synchronicities. Oh, let's see what 13. So, surrender was out there. We're not going to read the whole book, 22. Okay, and we got some writing in this book at this point in time. Okay, it says, created to become like Christ was number 22. God knew what he was doing from the very beginning. He decided from the outset to shape the lives of those who love him along the same lines as the life of his son. S-O-N or S-U-N. I mean, sun could be sun god, Amen Ra. It could be many of the characters, right? We see the original and intended shape of our lives there in him. So that says reference to Romans 8:29. We look at this sun and see God's original purpose in everything created. So sun could also be daughter Isis, pillar of light. Sun is a 3-letter word. So character, seed with a C. Christ starts with a C. Consciousness starts with a C. What is there? 3 consciousness, or not anymore, but they taught you about the main 3: the unconscious, the subconscious, and the conscious. That's like a trinity. There's way more. Okay, it says you were created to become like Christ. From the very beginning, God's, with the S, Goddess, plan has been to make you like his son Jesus. So that's what we channel, Isis and Jesus. Okay. This is your destiny and the third purpose of your life. God announced this intention at creation. Then God said, let us make human beings in our image and likeness. So, the third letter is C, and it's about your seed and your character. So, what am I doing over here on this channel? This is what I heard. I'm acting I'm acting like I'm giving you a message through cards and books. Ain't that what they say? Oh, that ain't real. She ain't channeling this. They don't believe spirit is in you all beings. Be the actor. Be the character. Be the star seed. Be the star player in your show on your channels. Channels? Channelers? A door open for angels to be everywhere. Let two become one. What about your energy? Just one person. Just one person. Because all we doing is cutting on the camera while we doing the work that we were doing in private. Oh, you outside now? The house is you. So you think energy can travel, transform? I see, look at the bigger picture. It says God's ultimate goal for your life on earth is not comfort. Somebody need to get out of their comfort zone, but character development. Be developing the actor, not looking at somebody else act all um television. I don't know. But right now the channel, and I've been saying this, open your channel, opening up your channel. It's gonna look different from anybody else because you were the only one created in your image, in your imagination. So you taking a picture of what it looks like when you separate the weeds from the tares. The weeds from the tariff. The wheat from the tares. So what you about to share is how you act like God. The invisible image of the visible image. That's what you about to act like. For such a time as this. Right? So you have to have creativity, clarity, and your psychic developments. All right, this is being given to you. Ace of Swords. All right, the one. You are the one. You are creativity. You are giving and receiving. Heed your dreams. Right? So, life purpose, blue 422, is about your voice. And once you use your voice, where there is already value, and you found out that you acknowledge it, you have mental clarity. You have a breakthrough. New ideas, success, a sharp mind. The mind of a sword, a double-edged sword. Your mind and your mouth going together. Your hands, using all your senses. You create with mental clarity a new conflict. You did surgery on yourself. Self-mastery for this life purpose. You stop letting people outside of you tell you what your God looks like. All right? So, now you have inspiration, ideas, you discovering all things are possible. Especially to those that open their mouth, their ears, their eyes. Let's say, knowledge is power. My people will perish from a lack of knowledge, was what they told you. But now you went and got the knowledge, you got the bread, you read. Read. Be ready. You asking, what's my life's purpose? What is this dark that I have to see the light? What is this dark? Right? But what happens in the dark comes to the light. In the beginning, it was dark. Dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul, when you didn't see, you couldn't remember. You was laying out in despair. Inspiration, ideas, discovery. Discover limitless potential. Okay? Free spirit. What? Free spirit. What is it? Free willy. Free will? Free excitement. Free dumb. Free the dumb in you that think that I can be the character. That's like being the chariot, the driver of the light and the dark. Can we get the chariot out here so they can see the arch? The ark. The arch. When it's 150 days of Noah ark over, so they can see the bondage, so they can see that they breaking every chain. Number 8. So they can see negative thoughts, self imposed restrictions, self imprisonment, victim mentality, and entrapment. Bound by swords, right? You were bound by air. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, air energy, father energy, thought, intellectual realm. I heard you were just bound by somebody else's teachings, somebody else's thought. They thought that they was telling you what realm you were in, but they forgot that that wasn't right. Everybody don't get the same message. Everybody don't use the same tools. I see the pendulum. Anything that you add eight to is very powerful. So pay attention to your thoughts, especially your negative ones. Stop acting like you don't have your own personal little devil on your fucking side. Stop acting like you don't need to do work. All right. Emotionally balanced. King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, compassion, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance, and empathic. You have the cup. You have the torch. Emotions. Energy is always in motion, right? So if it's always in motion, you put in that scale, you balancing that scale of I have a life purpose. I have a right for abundance. I have celestial, stellar, Sirius B, star being, light, light codes. So you are a supportive leader once you adapt this mental clarity that this bondage is being removed. What is it? What was it, like Stockholm disease? I mean, Stockholm disease, Stockholm syndrome. Like somebody did some spell work on you that you were unaware of, right? You were unconscious, and now you're remembering. Oh, there was a time when I was talking with mental clarity, and now it's like I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, if you have all these energies that can't match your energy for whatever reason and season, that means you have already ascended. But you do have to know with fire and desire, inspiration, that you created this new space, this new energy. Read the energy of clarity. All right, that's your life purpose. Let's see. I heard dreams are coming to reality. How they will get done is my business and God's business. All right, Queen of Pentacles with nurturing. practical, providing financially. Queen of Pentacles. Your mental clarity is going to give you this nurturing you're looking for financially. Or somebody wants to be a parent, or somebody just wants to nurture others. But you have Earth angels. Pentacles represent Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You have the work, finance, nature, physical reality. You have been given mental clarity about this spiritual work that brings you physical finances. A physical reality. Mm, wow. Hold on. Where you go? All right. I'm going to do my whole reading up here today, YouTube. All right, so we got King of Cups and Knight of Cups. Creativity again. Knight of Cups and 10 creativity chakra. Creativity, romance, charm, imagination, beauty. Knight in shiny armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, and proposals. It's your life purpose that you're nurturing. The Queen. It's your life purpose that you're creating dreams into reality. That you're acting as if you're already there. Character. Hmm. To public recognition. Six of Wands. To victory. To progress. Self-confidence. Giving and receiving your life purpose with self-confidence, abundance. Already there is value. Let two become one. Protect the wild green. Embrace your masculine. See the signs. Remember, God is conspiring for me in everything that I do. It energy wants me to win. Energy, the light wants me to win. Read the energy. All right, confirm this inspiration, ideas, discovery. Discovery. I heard you are starting you a discovery channel. You discovered something. What? Discovery Channel went away, didn't it? Or There's nobody not looking at it. You have to know that, people are discovering a new way of watching the cameras. Zero people in the chat. The hangman. All right, so be inspired by the ideas of discovery for this hangman. Delayed at a standstill, right? As a content creator doing research, you be thinking that no one is there. Oh, it says zero, right? But all the while, is somebody lurking in the dark, right? What is their energy? At a standstill. What is this? Resistance. Indecisive. Fear of sacrifice. Afraid to get on your front line instead of somebody else's. Lack of control. You lack of being controlled. I know that's right. Leave the world behind. Because when you with them, you in bondage. Always thinking that you ain't doing right. Ambition. You went from bondage the number 8 of sword to knight of sword. Ambitions. Action orientated. Driven to succeed. Fast thinking. Defending your beliefs. You took off the bondage and the blindfold. You put yourself, you said, damn, they gonna keep teaching me wrong. I feel like I'm staying in a loop. Confirm this Knight of Cups. King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, compassion, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance, and empathetic. Empathy. I'm sorry, my bad. Seven of Swords. You are I see you walking away from two more. You have two more battles of deception, betrayal, getting away with something, acting strategically, and trickery. So, but you walking away from it. Two more. I'd be like two more levels, two more devils. What they say? There's new levels, new devils. Um, you have two more levels. What does 7 represent? 7. Expect miracles. It could be two more seasons. two more videos, two more betrayals, whatever it is. You have two more levels of this. No, two more no's. Okay, you got two more no's. Um, two more. I see Virgo seasons. I am a Virgo. Maybe two more Virgos. I don't know. Two more tricks. Maybe you got two more magic tricks to perform. I'm not sure. Okay, so we got Knight of Cups and King of Swords. Creativity, romantic charm, imagination, beauty, proposals. Head over heart. Truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. Maybe you have two because you got 22 life purpose. No. But you might have two more seasons, two more people that's going to come in and even say the word either giving and receiving. It's going to be in the message. Expect miracles, which is 777. That's what I see. Two more messages for you can see this light to your life purpose. I don't know. But that was very interesting. Two more. Two is four. Two plus two is four. Maybe 2 to 4 days of something that you're going to already see value in, or two messages down. Depends on where you came in. If you are here. All right, so I'm just going to clean this up. Put the love in your heart. All right, I've been looking at this other deck that I have not picked up in a while, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna end this live. All right. What in the world? Is there a storm in your area?
How long have I been up here?
An hour. All right, let's see what's the tea. What's the tea? Queen rising on the bottom. Queen rising. Glowing up loud. All eyes on her. Coming up. Spotlight. What is this message? Let me see. Cyberbullying, ego, unfazed. I haven't had these cards in a while. I remember I wanted this deck so bad. Queen of Cups. Why did I just put those jackpot? Oh wow. It says Queen of Cups jackpot. Is that not giving and receiving life purpose? The life purpose, unexpected windfall, right place, right time, big blessings ahead. Something big is gonna happen. I feel some changes in my life. I feel, I hear you whisper. Can't keep your eyes on me. That's how clout hungry. Let the cars do what the cars do. Queen rising. Some people don't like the word queen. Cup energy is water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Water is, the cup is water, daughter energy, inner experience, relationships, and imagination. Inner experience. Glowing up loud. All eyes on her. Coming up spotlight. Jackpot. The queen has hit the jackpot. What is this? Hmm. I think the queen's car was broken. Like the car that she's driving, not the physical car, but the energy of the car. The queen was always asking, "What is my life purpose? When am I gonna get my driver's seat, my car? When is my chariot gonna gonna take off? What?" I see when you let go of bad reputations, you're gonna hit the jackpot. When you drive away from that bad reputation and start doing you some divinations, lighting some candles, not abusing it, right? Not using it is the actual drama. The fact that you don't think that you need tools to help you have mental clarity, to see another picture, right? So, divination is what you're attached to now. It's going to be some drama, but it's going to be worth the money, right? Somebody saying, "Oh, I can't be tapped in because I smoke," or, you know, everybody's tools on this life. When you see the light, ooh, what's going on with that channel? It's supposed to be supernatural brainwave power. I know what's going on with it. All right, so the queen is moving on and gonna hit jackpot, possibly through her phone, I see 4K, saving receipts, and fact over feelings. It might be 4K dollars. The queen is hmm, really looking at facts over feelings. Like, there's no way I don't understand the laws in this new life. Doors of opportunity have opened for this queen to have jackpot with her phone, and she moving on to 4K. She got plenty receipts. She saved plenty of receipts, and now what is it? Thank you. Next. What's my next goal? What's my next direction? What's my next car? Already there is value for this queen that picked up them cards and said, you know what? I'm moving on. And I'm starting with my phone. I ain't waiting for no camera. This my life purpose. And I'm dodging bullets, blocking bad energy, right? Blocking bad energy, fear, escaping toxic peepers. What? Escaping toxic peepers? People. What did I say? There's someone peeping. They peeping. They don't know how to come for you now. Like, dang, this person keep coming. Spiritual haters. I just saw it. Spiritual haters. Oh. Spiritual haters in the clouds. The low vibrational people, they threaten. Let's see. Why does this reader, I see cosmic nudges. I was about to say, why are these readers getting bad reputation, but at the same time they hit the jackpot? Because they dodged the bullets, being threatened by spiritual haters saying, oh, that I don't know what that is, so that ain't real. And then you like, it's my life purpose. I survived the war ship. I tapped into myself, not to others. I'm telling you, this queen could possibly be about to buy a freaking new car. Giving and receiving. Somebody's going to give her a new car, because you got to learn how to receive. You used to be the giver, the giver, the giver, the giver. You have to learn how to receive. You got toxic environment in the reverse. It said escaping toxic people. You got toxic environment in the reverse. So you no longer attracting low vibrational, emotional reaches, karmic relationships. I was thinking the other day, my whole algorithm has changed. I feel like at this point, um, my algorithm on platforms needs to know how to um, get the right people to me. Yeah, they have some unfinished business to do. I'm in alignment. They have to fix the issues. This toxic person, what did I just say? Because I wasn't even, where did YouTube come in? Maybe it was something about, ooh, okay. Let's see. So yesterday I was on live. Yeah, mind games. Okay. So yesterday I was on live and I felt like I kept getting some insults and I kept saying that someone was saying that I needed a moderator. But then my spirit was saying, no, do your work. This is what you do when you in your house reading the energy, right? So I know that when we cut on the camera and invite people in our space, we're going to have some spiritual haters, especially the ones that are doing divination, right? You're going to have bad reputation. It's childish, right? But it's also taboo, right? Because you playing a game with your mind to read, storytell, you know, with different tools that people not used to. So you getting comfortable in this light camera action as an actor. You have to know your right place and right time for this alignment, this divine timing meant to be. So there's going to be times when you're going to have to play mind games, gaslighting, testing you, analyzing you, emotionally unavailable to drive in this magnifying glass, per se. So we no longer live in guilt, stress, anxiety, shame, ashamed, and remorseful. This is the work that's going to bring you abundance. This is the storm that you have to go through to expect miracles. You're going to have to do something different to get something different. This is the energy. You're going to have to do something different to get something different. You're going to have to use your voice for this balance of equal giving and receiving. And there is volume. Volume, value, there is volume. Wow. In reading the energy. So have a good day. I will come back later. I will be back. I got time today. And I'm not exchanging time for money. because I attempted to go to work today and there was a whole mix up. So guess what? YouTube is my work for today. We're going to work out this puzzle, right? With no guilt and no shame. We're going to play mind games. What they call it? Mind crafting. We're going to play checkers and chess. Because everybody, what they say, everybody know how to play checkers. But do you know how to play chess? Because that queen can move any way she want to move. Yep. So, because I do not edit videos, what I'm going to do is, I probably need to watch some videos on editing. I'm going to end this live. Hello. And I'm going to start another one. Because I've been up here an hour and 27 minutes. All right, let's close this out with a message from the Moonology. And the first card I see is Show the World the Real You. That's the first card I see. So I know that I was in alignment with this live. Whether I had one person or zero people, I was alive. We had two. We got proof of two people liking this live. Thank you for the two. But show the world the real you, so we can get one more card and see what's on the top. What did it say? Expect a powerful change. So you got expect the miracle and expect a powerful change. I will be back in a few minutes, but guess what? Expect the powerful change, expect the miracles, and show the world a real you. Thank you. My name is Dream Truth, Marcia Curtis. Twinkle, twinkle. Hello. Thank you. Have a good day.